Okay, so here goes the looking back at your pregnancy tag. First question, what's one thing you would change about your pregnancy? For certain, when I look back at it, I guess it's kind of like a two for 1. One, I wish I hadn't had a C-section, that would be it. I mean, I have a whole video on my experiences with having had Esmé and blah blah blah, so that's probably it. And then the second thing would be to not put on as much weight, because I put on 60 freaking pounds, people. That's a lot. On that note, I have pretty much lost 60 freaking pounds, so I should do a video on that. I'm very excited about this. All my clothes fit and are actually a little bit big. Okay, most surprising symptom. Probably just wanting and needing to eat like every 2 hours. I ate everything and anything. No, not anything. I ate a lot. I ate way too much. And so I think I was just really surprised how hungry one person could actually get. Number 3, something every pregnant woman should know. You can do it. Your body was built for this, and that go with the flow. Like those two things, I think, combined. Funniest thing that happened while you were pregnant. Funniest thing that happened. Oh, I got it. I broke our bed. Yeah, I was so heavy. Okay, I'm gonna blame it on it, like poorly constructed bed or something, but no, I was like so heavy that my husband and I, he was joking and said that we were officially in the same fighting class. The time I woke up, like the millionth time I had to pee that night, and the bed literally went and since that point, every time I get in and out of bed, it squeaks like a bitch, no joke. So yeah, I would say I shouldn't swear. What's the one thing you couldn't get enough of? Junk food. Oh my god. Junk food and sweets. One thing that annoyed you the most about pregnancy? I had really bad rib pain, and all I wanted was a massage. On me like this, my whole pregnancy I was just like one arm up above the head because it was just like I was like not enough space. I'm a tall woman, I'm 5'8", you think I could carry this baby properly, but there was not enough space for little Esmé Rose. A word of advice for pregnant women. I suppose that goes back to the thing like something every pregnant woman should know. Actually, I changed that. My word of advice is going to be what I said earlier. Something every pregnant woman should know is that your body will actually go back, like if you breastfeed, I can't speak for everybody, but your body will go back to normal, and that to me was like, I struggled with that a lot after I had Esmé. I was a lot heavier than I was used to. I mean, I put on 60 pounds, and then after I had her, I didn't lose that much. And then I was like stuck at like 30 pounds over the weight I am now, and it just didn't seem to want to go anywhere. And I think just with breastfeeding and lifestyle changes and whatever, just like running around all the time after a baby or a toddler now, you will lose the weight. And I think that's the most surprising thing, is that you can actually get back to where you were before and maybe even look better, because I think I actually look better now than I did before I had Esmé. Your favorite snack food while you were pregnant? Cereal. Ooh, I ate so much cereal. I would go through boxes and boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and that is an imported cereal. I was spending like $7, I think, yeah, almost $7 to $10 on a box of cereal that would take me like 2 days to eat. I would eat it with milk, without milk, for breakfast, for lunch, in between lunch and dinner, like after dinner. I ate cereal all the time. Crazy. And sugary as hell. Oh, food that made you sick while you were pregnant? Is there anything I couldn't eat? Probably not, because I put on 1,000,000 pounds. Number 10, silly thing you cried about while you were pregnant. This is clear as day. It was probably like just a few weeks before having Esmé, so right at the end of my pregnancy. My husband and I were watching Lost, this series. We watched basically from season 1 right to the end, because you're inside the house, where are you going? So in the evenings we would sit down and watch an episode or two of Lost. And towards the end of that series, like the whole series, there's this one episode where I can't remember the girl's name, but like the Korean woman is having her baby. And oh my god. So she's having her baby, and like long story short, basically it's like a dream sequence or something, but she ends up having her baby by herself because her husband died. And honestly, I had no idea what was coming over me, but all of a sudden, I just broke out into like hysterical crying, like snot and tears, and my husband's looking at me like, what the hell? I was just overcome with emotion, because I think the thought of giving birth by yourself absolutely terrified me, and I just felt like so sad for this lady. And so yeah, that was definitely hormonal. Names that you considered. We were basically debating between Esmé Rose or Nora Maeve. And I still really like that Nora Maeve, but Nora Maeve was definitely more of, in my opinion, it wasn't as strong of a name, and the birth experience that I had, I mean, my little pumpkin, she was, to me, like such a strong girl. And so when she came out and I just looked at that dark head of hair and those perfect little pouty red lips, I knew she was an Esmé from the second I laid eyes on her. But I almost feel like she kind of named herself. That sounds totally hippy-dippy, but it's like the name kind of just came to me, and everybody that I talked to was like, Esmé, like what kind of name is that? And so I was kind of getting like, not negative feedback, but I wasn't really welcomed with open arms about this very strange name. But I mean, once you meet her, she is an Esmé, like through and through. The looking back at my pregnancy tag, I'll throw in some pictures from my pregnancy. I'll throw them in after I start speaking, y'all. Being pregnant was so fun, despite like all the crazy things your body goes through, and if you get, you know, like the stretch marks and the tears and the weight and the labor and all that stuff and the sleepless nights, it's like I would do it again in a heartbeat. Just love that girl. So thanks for watching, you guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe, click somewhere around this box, and like our Facebook page and add us on Instagram so you can see more of us. Thanks everybody. Alright, talk to you soon. Bye.